back. He's back.
He'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Blue is back.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down.
Excuse me.
Shut down the running play on
Quack,
second.
quack,
Yeah, I
quack,
wouldn't be
quack,
surprised
quack,
now.
quack,
A
quack.
little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Space to maneuver at the 40. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. On first down, it's George. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. There to stop him, Terrell Edmonds.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun on third down. Gannon, and that will be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. Operating from the gun. Gannon. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Raiders trying on fourth down, but to no avail. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 45. Pushing forward for 3 at the 38.
The ball carrier.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Here to play my first weekend game.
From just shy of midfield, Jackson. Forced out to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Jack Youngblood. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. There's Jackson on 3rd and long. Rolling to his right. And that is incomplete. It was Kenny Vaccaro there to get a hand on that one.
Oh,
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Punting now is Huber as he sends it away. Able to get away.
That's why keep the legs churning.
Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series. And because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it
What you
again
think
in
of
a
those
Maybe makes sense.
videos I sent you? Those old videos. I know one was WCW, but it was Ric Flair and Sting back in like 1990. It was a World Heavyweight match. I think at that point, that was only the 6th time Flair had held that belt. You know, because he goes
And again,
on
it's
to
time
hold
to
it
the
like 10 more
tailback.
times.
And he stopped immediately there. Elvis Dumerville there on the tackle.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At their 48-yard line.
We're scoreless after 1.
End of the first quarter.
Thank you.
With no score.
Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football.
There you go.
As they've got it with a 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, it's George. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Good evening, brother.
Capping it up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. That's a game.
Man, I'm getting. So I figured out. So I got this thing, and for a gear now, the defense in the melee is leveled out, and the heroic is leveled out. The range is just still 709, but everything else is leveled out.
What is it leveled out at? Range is 709, that's fine.
No, like it's like for the gear, like the way I'm doing it with the gears. Yeah, it's still high. Well, the way the gears that I have on, I don't know. Some of them go towards different things, but I've been getting these things with 3 skill things on them. So I was like, I'm just waiting for the right one because I still need to get his chest something. I just can't find the right one, you know. Like, I get like chance of heavy finisher combos, grant 99.9% chance, 29.2% attacking their weak spots, and it grants me a defense buff.
Defense buffs are always good.
Actually, I have 2 defense buffs. That reactor one and
Boom, and I got the first down. Sorry, that was a badass catch.
I know, I seen that. But the other one I have to do evading. It sucks.
What? Got it, good job. Here, let's wipe your nose.
Got booger nosed again?
Blow the snot out. Here. Thank you. Thank you.
And his power is 125 right now. So halfway there. Halfway there. And I just did a challenge that almost obliterated me, but I didn't go down though. They still want me to do the daily villain challenge. I'm like, no way. There's no way. No, it's the guy that it's it's Taskmaster. It's not the same one I did yesterday, but it's a different one. Very.
There was no space available, and incompletion as a result. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Plus, I'm just trying to get materials so I could get find some stuff. Actually, speaking of stuff,
he did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived.
I gotta clear out the damn inventory.
You can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach.
Oh wait,
when you're going to get him,
I got a rare skit. I got a rare thing.
Instead,
Let's see what suit we get.
Oh, that was low, and I meant to throw high.
Ooh, I got it's an epic, not a rare.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh, it's both Iron Mans. I'm sorry, it's my fault. It's all my fault, man. Game over, man. Game over.
Because you can't see everything out there. See the play.
Well, I supplied the ball.
Feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight.
I am EA. Challenge everything.
At least if you were in charge,
I think we'd probably be broke as we'd probably be broke.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
I'd be like, here, you take it over. You know football more than I do.
Decent field position and throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take
Oh, I got so much useless stuff now. I'm getting so much better stuff.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Patriots. He's got some breathing room.
He loves his daddy. Daddy!
Is down the right side. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown.
Morton Anderson on.
So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns.
Okay, come on.
It's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved. They got it done a second time.
So not much time to speak of.
We could get a dummy and then be like, yeah, okay, I kissed his ass.
This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25.
I'm just playing with you, man.
28.
One of them funny days.
You have to get it.
The Raider offense set to get this drive
No,
started.
it's
And they're in a bind
Daddy
early here,
Smack.
down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it
Oh
to
my
the rest
gosh,
of
I'm
your
never
team.
going to
You
use
wanna
half
make
of this
sure
stuff.
they
Why
stay
did I put it in
And
here?
the ball is
Come
knocked
on.
And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down
You
the
shit
defense.
fire?
But you're right
That's
about
a
the
lovely
risk.
trick.
Always lurking out there, someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you've earned.
All right.
And he will lose
Make sure
yards
you
back to the
don't shit
34-yard
fire.
line. Safety Ronnie Lott diagnosed that perfectly.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
On 2nd and 15 now. Jackson, and it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 15.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson. Dancing to his left. That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. George Kittle, 34 yards. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And this Patriot defense up to the challenge once more as they again stop him behind the line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down.
Shit fire.
And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. Tyler Lockett now with a return. Now a hit and a loose football. So that's a solid start to the second half. You come out of the lockers losing, thinking you're kicking it away, not going to have it, but boom, the fumble, they get it right back.
I don't know whether they even drew that up on the board or was it just said, but they had to have it. They needed a spark to get them going here in the second half, and they got it right away.
Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Gannon.
No, I'm sick of hiring him.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
There's a ball to the left side and complete. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.
Woods on the tackle.
6 yards left on 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 47.
Operating from the gun, Gannon. And that is incomplete.
You know they wanted, you know they expected. They needed him to be sharp coming out after the half. Unfortunately, he's missed his first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his warm-up time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than usual. I don't know, maybe there's something to that.
Must have been a heck of a halftime speech.
Yeah, maybe just trying to rally the troops back from this deficit.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They'll try and throw for it here. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
It's just been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the...
Sorry, bro, I was on the phone.
Oh. You don't love me no more, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I got blown out in my first weekend league game.
Did you?
Yeah, 21-0, and then I quit. Rage quit.
It's okay. Yeah, my phone was getting blown up too. I was like, I don't care. Random people keep popping up, and I was like, no.
Everybody's team's better than mine.
Yeah, you'll get there. Just keep it up. You know. Just grinding.
Breaks their line, set to kick off.
And we are underway here in Las Vegas. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Touchdown! Just bring this to one of the rallies and be like, "Dur, dur, dur." Or just bring the freaking dragon dagger.
I think I want to watch Star Trek.
That was your original plan, wasn't it?
Yeah, watch some Next Generation Captain Picard.
You mean Professor Xavier?
Yeah.
Hmm.
You know what?
Now, did you do Star Trek before?
That other guy, yeah, that was Star Trek The Wave. Him and that other guy that does Split, that plays the young Professor X. I like both of them, Professor X.
It's George.
He's got a long name that I can't really remember.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Oh. Hey, look at Johnny McElroy. James McElroy. Like a macaroni? Macaroni?
And cheese.
I don't think he's got any cheese on him.
Back to throw. Gannon. It's complete. It's Fitzgerald. He's going to be down at the 35.
I had cheese in my toes. But doesn't everybody?
You can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he's got the first before he's
Come on, Hulk.
down at the 39-yard line.
I quite liked this mission that I was doing. I'm gonna do it again when I just finished.
Sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because
It's got some chests and stuff, but well, since I've already completed it and it's not really on a timer, I could literally just go piss around and get all the chests if I wanted to. Well, plus there's high-powered enemies too, so that's a good plus. And allies. I need to go save. I gotta save 100 aim allies, or I don't know if it's aim allies, but the ones that they captured, I get just for a trophy. It would be kind of worth it, you know.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front.
Well, plus I can level up Cap like a mother.
We talk about finding the soft spot defensively. How do you make sure they don't find
the soft power spot anyway?
Because what they
his base,
will do is run
I think the base you can level up is 50.
They want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for
oh man,
but it's hard to do because you see a guy cutting that in that
they need to fix that. That's the only thing I asked them to fix. Every hero could open a breakable door. That's the only thing I'd pretty much asked them to do.
Back-to-back receptions
fix that.
It's another first down. They'll run on first down. George.
Or at least give the computers like direction to go like open the doors. That would be amazing. Yes.
Yeah, baby.
I'm probably gonna be able to play this for like maybe like a couple hours, not even a couple hours, maybe like for a little bit longer. Then I'm probably gonna have to hit the hay because I gotta go to that thing tomorrow. I am definitely looking forward to this. I am. I'm not setting my standards really high though, but I'm amped. You know. Because if I set, usually if I set my standards a little too high, and then when I see the plays, yeah, you know the feeling. I know that for a fact.
Their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner.
I'm just curious in where,
he's already got 2 catches on the opening
you know,
drive. They know he's going to be a
like the environment.
Sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that
no.
guy touches
My mom
the ball,
wouldn't steer me wrong.
It just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has
Pretty
the hot hand,
pretty good at that.
Back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first
What
down.
is that, a hovering jet? Dude, they got a hovering jet trying to kill me. You can't touch Cap. Oh yeah, bro.
A great play there.
Hey man, I told you something was gonna, something great was gonna happen.
Score on the opening drive. Point after, right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Woo.
Lockett the return.
Oh, now you go after him.
Get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Ooh, I got some material for that. I like. Too much gamma exposure.
The first carry for a Raider legend in their LA years. Here's Bo Jackson. They'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
The 25-yard line.
They'd love to just strike
Any more chest? Oh, that one I can't get. Apparently Captain America doesn't have the strength to break open a breakable door. I've seen this guy bend objects with his bare hands in the movies, and he can't break down a... ain't that wonderful? What is shooting at me?
And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there on the
this Dinkeldorf.
57 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Damn. Maybe I should try getting that health buff.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And it's caught. And he will get this into the end zone.
Come on,
for a
Cap.
Jaguar touchdown.
Get out of the fire, Cap.
14-yard touchdown. And the
You can get it,
Jaguars
Fire.
are within an extra point of tying this one up.
The catch and the touchdown, they were the end result of a terrific route run by
Okay,
the
dokie, boss,
receiver.
no problem.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point.
AIM doesn't know we're here. I'll never know.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
The game at 7.
Maybe I'll get another epic for doing this.
Greg Zuerlein set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
And they're on 24.
That was like the perfect time that he said no, because I was about to get down and I thought I was going no. I was about to go no as well.
What?
Ow.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue.
What are you looking for?
That's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created, sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
What are you looking for under there?
Options galore here. Second and a few inches. From the gun, Gannon. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
Wham, bam, thank you, man.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Bring the pain, Avengers.
You're welcome, Amit.
That'll be accepted, of course.
Good day. You're welcome.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Alright, that's one down. Ow.
Operating from the gun, Gannon. Completes it to Jason Witten. That catch good for only a couple. I know when you got a top tight end like this, you want to get him involved, but when you do, you're hoping for more than that.
You certainly are. You got to try and get him some space where he can make a play downfield, or at least an opportunity for some rack yardage, right? That run after catch.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 13. From the gun, Gannon. Completes it to Fitzgerald.
This big boy.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 33. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On the catch, it's Andre Johnson. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Oh.
And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
3-yard attempt.
The kick by Joseph is good. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Yeah, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
What?
Daddy, look, I can fly! Starts doing that, sign him up for wrestling. Look, I can fly!
Right.
The Jaguars with
he's already got a mean headbutt.
Back underway on EA Sports. Lockett the return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
So till he learns the body slam.
At their own 29-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys,
all right, we'll take out his power
just not
quarters.
playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Hello, hi, how you going? How you going?
And he'll get up to the
I'm
43
just running around.
7 yards there and a first down.
Now that's often a surprise
Take out
for the
those
defense
little,
guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over.
Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes.
Steamroller.
It's Johnson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46. On the run, it's Bo Jackson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Oh, okay.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space
thanks,
for
Hulk.
the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Solar flare.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Mahomes firing complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. Tyler Lockett, 35 yards. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
I trust you with the chips more. Sorry,
like
son.
this instance can take him into the end zone.
Instead of a drink.
And he's able to put it through.
Jaguars 14.
Oh.
Raiders 10.
I see. I see.
The touchdown at Zerline.
That level's
He'll
not
kick it
bad.
away.
I might start making that level to level my characters up. It's not bad.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been. Had he
It's
gone
got
down to
boxes, and then it's got
yards
like
shy there at the 24.
a lot of material, like the blue materials and stuff that I sadly
Las
need.
Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in Q3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
This gives me
Team script to start a half.
might and resolve.
Teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us.
Ooh, it doesn't. You know what? It doesn't have a debuff.
Shocker.
Try and get
That-
after 'em early and try
that's
and create
kinda
a big
cool.
play to give themselves
It doesn't
some
have a
momentum.
debuff for the heroic or the ranged.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Hold on, I gotta think about this.
43-yard line.
This one gives me my heroic charge. It's a stun. Let me see, I could probably upgrade this thing right now. Alright, that's
They'll
max.
keep it on the ground. It's George. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside.
Daddy's not in right now.
and
Please leave a
defense
name
say,
number.
okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at
568
least you know
time.
where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all.
Daddy's not in
That allows
right
you to
now.
run with a little bit more
Please leave a name
confidence
and
as you
number.
traverse down the field.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8 coming up.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Jaguars' 35-yard line.
Story
Now a handoff here to his
scout.
running back.
Eddie George on the handoff. He's tackled at the 32.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down.
He's just
play as
one
we
ball
play
crazy.
3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Gannon. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th
I only
down.
have those 3 main ones to do, and then the rest are like training modules. Kind of good.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
So I found a piece for the chest, but I'm tempted not to put it on because everything's working right now.
Take possession here on the turnover on downs. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10
Like
at the 39.
the one where I have to evade it and get it gives a short buff, a damage buff. Plus, it also active when I'm doing that. I attack the weak spots. I'll have double the defense buff or damage buff.
Quarterback gets hit.
Ooh.
After the sack on first
Lovely.
down, Mahomes. That's complete to Bo Jackson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run good for 24 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They run on first down with Jackson. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. All you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll wind up picking up about 4, as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
All right.
So it's Jaguar.
I guess I'll fight Taskmaster, huh?
They've got it 2nd and goal now as they look for that final dagger.
I don't really want to, but I'm going to.
That's caught by his running back, Raheem
No
Mostert. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Raheem Mostert taking it in. And the Jaguars
567 time.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point.
Hey, dude. Hey, dude. Hey, what? Hey,
it's
dude.
It's good, and it's 21-10.
Makes the score Jaguars 21, Raiders 10.
Oh, launch mission. Oops.
Greg Zerline set to
Dude, that's cool.
It's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
The Iceland thing you posted? That's cool. It looks like when they uncovered Cap.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
They need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. From the gun, Gannon. Now a desperation throw. Deep. They've got his man complete.
You gotta give it to Ric Flair. He's got some style. Space Mountain, whoa!
Larry Fitzgerald, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you
I think you posted that one, right?
Yet. This thing's not done.
With Ric Flair?
This is caught. They got
I think you did.
And that could be an important 2 points. It gets him back within a field goal.
21. Raiders 18.
So
go Thomas!
Thomas
saves the day!
And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
I know.
Jaguars come to the line to start their
Fun
next
of the paw
drive.
print.
And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
That's a good way to start the drive.
You got some butt sticky, some heavy duty buddy.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.
They're a little overpowered right now. I am not that. I don't have that much power.
It's now 2nd and 6.
All right, come on, Cap. You got the power.
They run again with Jackson. And some space here. And
you know what I always wondered?
The 35-yard line.
You remember in Endgame where Cap brought all the stuff back? I would have really loved to see the reaction when he saw Red Skull again. When he was bringing back the stone.
Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 33
what do you think that conversation was like? Apparently we're never going to see it. You know?
He's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go. In the
well, how do we know that was the actual Cap that came back? That could have been a clone Cap. From not a clone Cap, but another Cap from a different timeline.
And final timeout as the clock stops,
you know what I'm saying?
23 seconds to go in the game. So from inside the 20, here's first.
Well, he was highly convincing though.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
Tonight's final score.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice.
I turned them small.
During training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
Oh, Cap's down. Take this big old Fire Lord out. Steamroller. I missed it. Got it. Oh, there's one right there. This guy's gonna be a pain in the butt, I can already tell right now. This Taskmaster. Man, my shield is on fire. What did Iron Man heat my shield up? Right. Well, they did do that in the Lego version, where you had to use it, their combinations, you know.
Fly set to kick off.
And off we go from Las Vegas. That'll be taken about a yard deep.
I couldn't play with Stark at all today. I tried.
Marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Usually I'm halfway decent with them, but man, did I get my butt handed to me.
They'll run on first down. George. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
It's the Cosmodrome.
At the 19-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Yeah.
Let's see, how do I get in there? Oh, I don't have to get in there. It's just right there. I didn't even see it.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Hey, I got a new, what do they call it? Nameplate?
I think you're right
Star.
about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Can't pass up a star, right?
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Gannon, and he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and run for it. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah,
oh, he's bringing a Hulkbuster finally.
Especially at this point of the game. But give him credit. He had a feeling and carried it through.
Yeah, that's one where you think, okay, if you're down, 2 minutes left, the ball's near midfield, you go for it. But at this stage, at that part of the field, but like you said, it worked.
Whoa.
Here's 2nd and 10.
I don't like those guys. Those big guys.
Throwing again. Gannon. Buying time to his left.
Avengers resemble.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Cowboys' all-time receptions leader, Jason Witten, the intended target. 3rd down here. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Then he'll find his target, Woods. It's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
I'll keep you waiting, buddy.
Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season opener opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a different long night.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. From the gun, Gannon steps away to his left.
Okay, take this.
This is caught by Witten, the tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Oh, help.
The Raiders on the move, a couple of big plays in succession. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Ha.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. The delay of game backs him up 5.
I wish I was in the land of Cotton West. Look here, Si.
Remember Foghorn Leghorn?
Now a give right side.
Boss says I'm a chicken hawk. I'm a chicken hawk.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
On second down, it's George.
Okay, on to the main event.
At the 33, a pickup of about 4.
Jamie Collins makes the tackle.
Fingers don't fail me now.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
On third down, Gannon. Going right side, he has Witten. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Is he good?
What's going on here? Hello? Somebody's internet connection go out or what? Mine or his?
Probably his.
Look at it, it's froze up or something, it's stuck. Come on, man, I was driving too.
Until the bearded lady shows up. Maybe when the bearded lady shows up. That could be a while.
What the heck just happened? This is crazy. Ah! It's going nuts. Not really, it's just not doing anything. Crowd's still cheering though.
The guys are like, ah. This mission has so much loot, dude.
I'm gonna have to fucking turn this shit off or something, I don't know.
Oh, man. I know you don't like doing that.
Oh, I hate it. Yeah, baby.
Let me see. Oh, I got gear. I got gear, but it's not what to edit up. Whitey! So cute. Remember the beginning?